I'm so excited to be here with you today. My name is Julia and I'm with Julia Sue's Stamping. Today it is not a card. It is, however, a fun paper crafting activity. I hope that you enjoy this as much as I do, and I am really happy that you are here. If this is your first time, welcome, and if you've been here lots of times, then welcome back. It's amazing to spend a little bit of time with you, and I hope give you a little bit of inspiration. I personally need inspiration a lot of the time. So where do I go for it? I will go online. I will look for challenges and things that maybe spur a thought in my head of, oh yeah, I could use that, such as colors or a layout. I live in Northeast Ohio, and we recently got to have a trip to Michigan, and I am going to show you some stuff about that trip. Ready? They have started some scrapbook what is that, like scrapbook kits, so to speak, and this one is Reindeer Memories. It is super cool because it also comes with a coordinating stamp set, Reindeer Memories. That's all called, Reindeer Memories. And in this, they give you layouts. Not only do they give you layouts, but they give you cutting instructions. So you can have 2 pages for each layout, a left and a right page. And this entire kit will make 3 sets of those layouts. So it's pretty cool. You have a right and a left and a right and a left and a right and left. So 1, 2, and 3, as you can see. I'm not ready to do Christmas stuff yet. As I said, I want to do a scrapbook page. I'm going to do a scrapbook page that's from August. So I'm not ready for reindeer stuff, but I did get some inspiration by looking at this page. I've tended to just do 1 page. I haven't been a big multiple page scrapbooker. I have scrapbooked since our sons were little, and the older one's 30. So it's been a long time since I've been scrapbooking for a long time. But I really liked this layout and wanted to do something similar to it. I wanted to show you the cool stuff that comes in these. You've got some gorgeous different papers. It's got stickers, and it has basically like ephemera, things that can get punched out, beautiful papers, reds, and these can be used, some of these can be used for other occasions, not just Christmas or holiday. And it also has some two-tone, it has single-sided cardstock as well as two-toned cardstock, and this is some of the like ephemera I was talking about. How pretty is that? Sideways, sorry. But and two-toned cardstock and 2 sheets of each of these two-toned, so you can see one's a little darker, one's a little lighter. And then white also, all 12 by 12 sheets, and then stickers in the back as well. So that's just a lot of really cool stuff in there. I'm going to set that one aside. And I also want to bring out the Autumn to Remember with a coordinating stamp set as well. And it is super cool. I did a page the other day with this as an inspiration here, right here. I just did 1 sheet with this for Father's Day with blues. So again, I just love how they give you the measurements of things to cut. And since the Father's Day was in June, I didn't want to do autumn stuff, so I picked different colors, different papers, but I had measurements and ideas of how to lay it out. And I actually did this one, I think, because I did several. I did 2 big pictures here, and I'm super excited by how it turned out. Again, the paper is absolutely beautiful. It can be used for occasions other than just autumn, but they didn't work for my June page. So again, single-sided papers. I think I'm headed to the stickers here. Is it beautiful or what? Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. And then again, two-toned cardstock. You can see how it's lighter and it's darker. And then some ephemera type of things you can punch out and use. Just absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to be able to do some scrapbook pages with all of that. So using this as my template, I didn't even want to do the sizes that it suggests. I just knew I had some colors that I wanted to use. I went to the Lasting Memories, I think it is, website for some inspiration on colors, and they have some pinks and greens and stuff like that as a challenge right now. So I decided to go that direction. I used the Full of Life. This is how I end up saving it and keeping it after I have opened it and used a lot of it, because it's just, I have lots of scraps, as you can see, and that's easiest for me to put them into a baggie. But I loved how these colors, these are some of the colors that are in that challenge. So are these and this. So I thought, oh, I love those colors. Those colors will be perfect for me. So I started off with a mossy meadow to have on the bottom, and it is a 12 by 12 cardstock as my base. It's such a beautiful deep green, and it feels really earthy, just like all the parks that we visited when we were in Michigan. And then I have a nice pop of contrast. I'm going to layer a sheet of basic white on there, and I'm going to leave a little bit of the mossy meadow over on the right side, because that's what my inspiration of this Reindeer Moments has. And I think that is pretty good there. And I'm going to have it come all the way over on the left, and I'm going to leave about an inch on the right and about 3/4 of an inch at the top and at the bottom. So because that's how this inspiration piece looks, right? So that's basically what I did. And then I brought in the designer series paper, which has, like I said, some of the pinks and the greens that are from the inspiration piece. So I chose some of the pictures from our trip to Michigan, and we went to the Holland State Park and got to see that cool, iconic landmark of their beautiful lighthouse. And I thought that the reds would help offset that gorgeous lighthouse in such a really cool way. So I've got these here, and the pictures have been cut. Most of them have been cut 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I also did that with this designer series paper. This is 3 3/4 by 3 squared, basically. And then this is, I think it's like 2.5 by 3 3/4, as well as this one. And you can see how the designer series paper really helps add a nice, fun punch to this layout. And then a picture at the Holland State Park here when we were at the end of the park watching Lake Michigan, which is way more busy. It's then it's not as calm. We're used to Lake Erie in Northeast Ohio here, and Lake Erie is super calm compared to Lake Michigan. It was just, I was amazed at how not calm it was. And then no scrapbook is complete without those little extras, right? So I pulled out some ephemera that goes along very well with the colors of the challenge. And I got these from the Something for Everything, as well as the, let's see, I think it was the Labels and Layers. So I've got a fun little camera, a really cute little lighthouse here, a little anchor right here. And then I'm not a huge fan of my handwriting, so I always print out my journaling off the computer. And I think I'll take this camera on top of it. There. So, and then I have more journaling right here, where we enjoyed our trip to Michigan. So there you have it. How easy is that? I was inspired by the challenge online of the colors, which is fantastic. And then I was inspired of the layout from Stampin' Up. And it's, how fun is that? Really easy, quick. All I need to do is adhere everything down. And I'm I'm able to share the stories about our travels. And it's just so fantastic. The elements really pull everything together and give the layout a bit more depth and help make it feel a little bit more finished. So I'm really, really happy with about how this scrapbook page turned out. And it's really rewarding to take that blank canvas and transform it into something that captures not just the photos, but the feelings and the memories behind them. So if you're looking for a new project or you just want to play with the color challenges, then check out the Lasting Memories or other scrapbook challenges online to give yourself a little inspiration and get some pages going. And also try out those kits like the Reindeer Memories or even the Autumn to Remember and get yourself some really great inspiration. So I hope that is a little bit of inspiration for you and that helps you think about some scrapbooking or things like that, other types of paper crafting projects. Have you done any scrapbooking lately? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about your scrapbooking adventures and where you go for inspiration as well. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that's great. And if you decide to use me, thank you. I appreciate your support of my small business. Please give the video a thumbs up and hit the follow or subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye.